Okay, just in case. Because I don't want to get a thing for how loud this may or may not be. But, I look terrible. Crap. I got majority of them done. Which I don't know why I said that, because you guys can't really see what I have on the side. Anyway, majority of these are done, thankfully. I kind of am a little scared to move the... Ugh. It's a hiccup burp. Gross. Actually, let me wipe this out. I keep it like this. I'm just gonna pop you here. I only have 2 more to go. I originally wanted to do a slight update when I had more of these, not not the star itself, but like the rest that was drying. But my brain said no. So this is all of it, minus those 2. This obviously this is the lid to the Christmas box, but yeah, I definitely got a nice chunk done within, what was it, a 2-day span? Something like that, if that. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna say 2-day span. But also, the reason why I'm not doing a top view of this is because my back is not the greatest right now. So this is how I do it when I'm not on camera. Everything's still the same, nothing's changed. It's just different sitting position. And yeah, Snuggle Muffin. I heard Duncan do his half meow like, Mom. Duncan, what are you doing, Bubble Butt? I give him 15 minutes before he comes bolting in here and trying to attack my foot again. But same process. Depending on the sandpaper that you have, because I don't think I said this in the other video, but depending on the sandpaper that you're using, you can get at least maybe 10 rounds out of it. I really had to think just then. Like, I've gotten 3 out of this one, so like out of this one, but this is also a 120. Yeah. Just a, yeah, like somewhat low sandpaper, because when I originally got these, it wasn't even for like big projects like this. It was mostly to sharpen my I cannot recall what kind of pencils they are, but they're like a specific pencil. I think it's the charcoal pencils. That's why I grabbed them. And to like sand wood down and stuff like that. So I didn't need much, but I didn't think this was going to take a lot out of the sandpaper, but God, it really does. And no, because I got a lovely comment today. No, I am not listening to FNAF for once. I'm actually taking a slight break. Which, holy crap, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you got that one correct there, buddy. Made my day a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. Do you mean this person? Oh my God, how did you know? Then it led to the ongoing joke between me, Mississippi, Snacks, and a few other people of, are you spying on me? It's the little jokes that get us through the day, it seems, but it's like, how did you know? I could have met somebody completely how did you know? But very good guess, though. That was extremely good. At the moment, I'm actually going through... I don't even know if that's even the name of the... I think it is. Anyway, I'm going through somebody's playlist of playing the Chilla... Oh, it's just Chilla's art. They're a cool independent group that make really occasionally unsettling horror games. I've been on a horror binge once again, so I'm kind of, I don't know, it's been interesting lately. But See, because I want to say the name, but like I don't know if this is actually his playlist or not. But I don't think it is. I don't know. But anyway, he played all of them. Apparently, they put out 16 games, and he did all 16. And before I get a lovely thing, no, it is not Jacksepticeye. Because I think he's only done like four, maybe five. I know he's done a few of them. Like he loves their games, and I think this guy does too. Well, I think he beyond love likes, enjoys them, loves them, whatever, because he's done all 16 of them. And I think that's not all of their games. I do believe they have more, but I'm not too sure because I just recently found out about them. Like, we're still in August, right? Yeah. Uh, like last month? No. No, it's been longer than that because Game Grumps did a gameplay of what I'm watching now, which is Closing Shift. They did a playthrough of it, but I don't think they ever said who did the game, like who made the game. So it was like that, ooh, this is cool, nice little independent goosebumps to I'm not a little curious. But yeah, no, that FNAF thing that was beautiful. I am gonna have to do a little bit of digging though, because you even made me think for a second of I think there's only three, and that's including the new-ish one that came out, Security Breach. But I'm pretty sure there's like two of them that you're not in the office. But that's not why I'm here. I'm gonna end up probably doing a video on just this alone at one point. But Anna, I was actually kind of surprised on how fast these dried. I was actually hardcore expecting these to take like I don't know, tomorrow to do. Just because of obviously on how thick these are. Duncan, I hear you, butt. What are you doing, bubble butt? I heard him like start to pick out the carpet a little bit. I'm like, what are you doing? There you go. It's not all gonna be perfect, but at least most of the roughness is gone. Which these are actually gonna have to get their own container. I don't know why I paused like that. I've been having a problem with that. But okay, it's just how it dried. I don't know why this dried a different color. That's weird. Huh, okay. But thankfully these last two didn't really need too much work done to them. You know what's the kind of dawned on me? Just in case. Something I've like been noticing recently is that I know this is just all art, but I still talk about games. But then yet with me and Snacks' channel, I occasionally talk about art and random shit. And not much on the gaming. He mostly does the gaming talk. So it's like it's kind of weird and kind of funny how that kind of turned out. A new commercial. It sucks. I can't even skip this one. But I know I have to go to Home Depot at some point. Like, kind of soon. Like, kind of soon, some point. But, yeah, these last two are fairly easy, honestly. I'm not gonna really worry about that. Ow. Just out of those two, my hand hurts. Like, how, and why does this happen every time? And for as for all of the goodness in here, that is definitely going to be saved for another day. Now, I just need my foot to go down. Where's my container? Ha ha ha. I don't know why I'm saving this. I actually asked a few people of what should I do with the excess. Never really got a straight answer from anybody. So I just put it in a sealable container. So you're not just looking at the bottom of a tin. Didn't think that there. At least it's not a sneezing fit. I had that this morning. It was not fun. No, it was actually last night. It was before everybody got home. It wasn't fun. And I will eventually wipe this out. Just like everything else. I think the one of the reasons why I'm actually keeping this is to, like, thicken up the next round of whatever you want to call these. I call them paper pulp charms. Snacks calls them something completely different. So it's like, tomato at this point with us. But these guys are definitely going to need their own thing. So let me wipe this out. And I know I wanted to do a video the other day and stuff like that, and I just kind of let it go, unfortunately. But I don't know, the last few days has just been, like, weird. I haven't really... Like, I've been wanting to finish a lot of projects, but then it's just I kind of got whacked with depression a little bit. Which is not a good combination for me at the moment. But it's... I didn't even realize Duncan came in here. What in the flips? How did I not see... Okay, you know what? I'm starting to think Duncan is a wizard. He is not a cat. He's a bloody wizard. Because I did not hear him come in here. I did not catch him out of the corner of my eye. Because normally when Duncan walks in, I can see his tail underneath the table or, like, a little bit above the table. I did not see, I did not hear, I did not even have the feeling of, okay, something walked in. Nothing. And the next thing I know, I just hear him scratch at the litter box. How? How did you just randomly spawn yourself into the bathroom? How did you ultra egoed yourself into the bathroom? How? How did you go undetected? What in the sorcery? Some of these are going to need to be slightly knocked off. I'm just going to ignore Duncan at this point, because that was... boy, I swear to Gord. Kind of think of it, I think the cookie cutter pieces and then these lovely... I don't know what to call them, honestly. I really don't. Snack pieces? I don't know. Ugh. But I actually had, like, a nice good bit of few of them. Well, you guys see them in the last video. It was the gingerbread man, snowflake, angel, star, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. And I think they were the only ones I used, actually. I feel like I used far more than what I did, but apparently I did not. You guys are going to get your own little barrels. Yeah. So the fun part is now separating everything. Hi, Stinky Minky. What you doing? Duncan? Bubby, what are you doing, Stinky? Hi. Hi. You're just going to sit right in the door like, eh. Like, I hear you, Mom. I really do, but I am not going to bother with you at all right now. And apparently we know what we're doing first. And that is the horned ponies. Or unicorns, because I don't know why I made a funny label. And if either Snacks or Pooh get a thing of label making, I'm going to steal at least one of their label makers. Even though I don't think Pooh would agree with that. I'm still trying to give him still trying to get the okay from him so I can actually use his name. So I can stop calling him Pooh. Because it's just so weird sometimes. Just a little Pooh. Actually, let me, I gotta fix so many of those. Get bunnies. Because I'm gonna do like how I did the last time. I knocked out, excuse me, I was able to knock out 4 at a time. So I'm gonna try to do that again. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough things for things. So I ended up using boxes for the rest of the pieces. I definitely have them written down. Oh, okay, it was just the UPS shipping thing. I'm like, oh no, did I accidental a dental? No, I was just saying UPS on it. But this is the big and small domes, and this lovely are the big hearts. So, yeah. Because they're all right here in front of me, so I might as well get the hearts put away and stuff like that. Along with the big domes. Because I know I'm not going to be using the big domes a lot. Even though I do really like them, they just take way too long to dry. And the hearts, I'm going to always make the hearts because that... So, outside of making eyes, hearts were one of the biggest things I loved creating when I was little. Really, that was it? Yeah, that was it for those. Okay. And I kind of have them lined up in a funny way. It's kind of how I have to have them lined up for the moment. It's also the only way I felt safe putting them in here. So I don't know why that sounded like a question. Even though there's not a lot just yet, but once I start filling it up more, it'll definitely come in handy. Oh, jeez. Just heard them all, like, flop over. Yikes. These are gonna have to be put on... Ow, my knee. Flippy flips. I might be able to get these fit in here. I know, I said I was gonna start with the unicorns, then I, like, veered off on 2 other things. Which, unfortunately, that happens a lot, especially when I'm, like... especially when I'm putting all of these away and in their little containers. There's a unicorn. But it does kind of make it a little bit easier on separating them. I'm just gonna do like I did before. I should have done this on another angle, but I didn't. I do like the little hearts though. Those are like really fun to make. They're a pain in the butt to get out of the container and the mold, but you know what? Pretty freaking worth it at the end of the day though. And then the mini domes, which I'll take care of those in a second. Which this is kind of how I did it the last time. Yeah, put these in here. I'm probably gonna have to start getting like real containers for these. Yeah, they're the only ones I have. Does this look like a cat treat box? You are correct. I actually I had crap, I can't remember who it was. It was one of me and Snacks' friends, but they're like, are you using cat treat boxes for these? I'm like, some of them, yes. Don't worry, they are deeply cleaned. Trust me, I over-clean these containers. And this is pretty much almost full, so these might be put on hold for a little bit. Until I can get another container for them that's a little bit bigger. And oh, speaking about Snack Jack. So I sent him oh, wait a minute. Of course, I would like things from the Happy Store. Give me a second, because I don't know how well this is going to end for me. I think I can do this. Hold on, you might have to see my face for a little longer. Ah. I'm going to mess with him, because I know this is still going. If he gets this reference, because I don't know if you guys can see this in my glasses, but if he gets the roast beast reference, I swear to gourds, I'm gonna be the happiest little thing in the world. Anyway, I'm still recording. Cool. Just get close up of my face. Anyway, I swear he's like the most thoughtfulest thing ever sometimes. Uh, Crap, what was I saying? Crumbles. Oh, bigger containers, I think. Just in case, I'm going to rewind back to the containers. I am going to more than likely try to find bigger containers, especially if we all go out to, I think it went right over his head, and he's a tall son of a bitch, too. Anyway, the containers. I might... Next time we all go out to, Costco. Is it Costco? I think it's Costco. I think it's a really big store that you get like big things like restaurants. My brain is just done now, son of a bitch. Anyway, no, yeah, I think it is Costco. Now I think about it, because that's where you get like the bulk food and stuff like that for a decent price and stuff. No, my heart circles are falling out. Crumbs. So how I have the small hearts, I have them going around in a ring. So they look like that in the container. Because I can store way more in here than the other containers. Because I went through 3 different containers with the small hearts and the Jif. Oh, sorry, Fluff. The Jif. Wait a minute. Jif is a peanut butter company, isn't it? I, I, I want to say yes. I don't. I know Jiffy Lube is for cars, and I'm pretty sure there's a peanut butter brand called Jif. I think. I don't know. I don't really eat peanut butter like that anymore. After, going through some stuff, it was like peanut butter was the only thing that I could afford at one point. So that's like all that I would eat. But we wouldn't, like, even growing up, like, we never really bought, like, I guess that'd be classified as a name brand kind of thing, I guess. But we would always just get, like, the basic peanut butter, okay, so I used to always call it the red lid because the red lid of peanut butter was the cheapest, but they're also like this size. But my dad would always eat peanut butter and jelly crackers before. I swear, I thought Duncan just grabbed my butt again. I'm like, really, dude? What is your obsession with my butt? Stay out of my butt, you little butthead. But that would be like my dad's snack thing every morning, kind of. Snacks. How dare you, sir? Well, he also doesn't know I'm doing a video right now, so of course he's gonna send me random stuff. But that was like my dad's go-to snack was peanut butter and jelly crackers. Eh, did he get a different ending? Huh, okay. But, that was, like, his thing outside of, I would always get these confused because we always had them both in the house. It was either the Lay's barbecue chips, because the slogan Lay's, I bet you can't just eat one, which you're correct. You can't. I've tried. You can't. It's just delicious. Or it was hers barbecue chips. Either way, there's barbecue chips in the house for Dad. Occasionally, like, it wasn't really specifically just for my dad. It was for whoever wanted it, but my dad he loved barbecue chips. So we'd, like, do that. But yeah, outside of that, there was always peanut butter and jelly crackers. But for me, always having peanut butter in the house, I, like, didn't really eat it that much unless I was sick. And that was the only way I was able to take my medicine, was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, but it's one of those things, like, if I have that option, I'm gonna take that other option, but if that's the only thing I have left, I'll eat it. Which, I don't even know how this even got onto peanut butter. Oh, because I thought I thought the fluff was Jif for some reason. Which, I'm gonna actually laugh my butt off if there isn't a peanut butter brand called Jif. I'm gonna laugh my butt off. But I would I would bet Duncan. I would bet my cat that there is a brand out there that's called Jif. But again, I don't really do peanut butter that much, which kind of confuses some people because I love nuts. Now I say it out loud, that sounds a little odd, but it's like, I love cashews, I love pistachios, I love almonds. Almonds, when it's sliced almonds. I can't have actual almonds. Like, if they're, like, thinly sliced, I can eat them all day, no problem. But the reason why I can't really do peanuts, like, a lot of peanuts, or, like, the hard ones, is because, like, it, like, clogs my throat for some reason. Is that all of them? Yeah, okay, that's all the small hearts. Hold on, hope these don't fall. Getting kind of full. We're literally at the line. I'm getting kind of full with this. So definitely gonna start working on these soon. And the only problem about doing this is that you can't see that I have them separated down here. Which, hold on. Oh, wait. That didn't work. Sky view. Didn't work. Oh, oh. Almost dropped the camera again. No. that has happened twice to me. Of me doing a video and then just the camera falling or my phone falling. It's always the phone. Or, like, I accidentally bump into something and that all falls over. It's like, crap. And that got caught on camera too. Crap. It makes a good gag reel for later down the road. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, crap. All the domes can go in here. Which, I should... like, see, now I'm looking at it, I'm kind of torn now. If I should put the small domes with the big domes, but I'm like... in a way, it kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna put them in here for the now. And then later, probably actually give them their own spot. Because I do have a jar in front of me that I could use, but, like... I don't know, I think it's a good idea to keep them like that. Yeah. Half domes, big and small. Yeah, these should be fine, because I'm going to be making more of the small ones anyway. For a bunnies, strawberries, and the shamrocks. I don't want to put clovers. One, I should just call them for what they are, shamrocks. But, oh, no, that's what it was. I know, I'm veering off all over the place. But for the small domes, like, I do have a small container that they would definitely fit in, but it's like, I'm probably going to be making more of the small ones later down the road. Even though I'm not going to be able to, like, do what I do with the big hearts, pop them out, let them dry, make more of them kind of thing. I know I'm not going to... Bunnies. I know I'm not going to be able to do that with the domes just because, like, I already did a small test before I filled them all up, so, like, I think I filled 2 of them. Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, I did 2 of them off camera. I think I did all of those off camera now I think about that. Because I wasn't thinking, because I wanted to do a video of it to show you guys the new ones, but I don't think I actually did that on camera. Crap, I can't remember now. But, I did do a small test run, and, like, I waited a little bit as I got because I did those first and I got everybody else done. But when I went to go pop them out, you could tell, like, where my finger pointed through. I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit until these, like, actually dry to get these done. So those are gonna... I'm pretty sure the small domes are gonna be the ones that are gonna take me the longest. So, bunny. I just want to make sure I grabbed all the bunnies. I didn't accidentally grab something that was different. There you go. It's like the bunny molds. These fit perfectly because I'm probably not going to make a lot of these. And if I do, again, I'm more likely going to want to get bigger containers anyway to, you know, have them in one thing instead of having them in like 10 different small ones. And yeah. And you are like cloves. Which is kind of funny. It's not even funny. It's just like one of those things that I've already thought about and kind of like, open up. Like something I talked about and kind of ran by Snacks a few times and stuff like that. Like, we should like get containers kind of thing, or like get better containers and whatever containers that are left over kind of thing. I was just gonna take the old ones for like projects like these. Which honestly, I think that I'm kind of hoping that's gonna happen soon-ish, because we do use the containers that we have, but it's like we don't have a lot, and the ones that we do are like not really worth it anymore. Like these, there was a whole set, but now it's like we're down to like a few. Like we have the really like a party platter kind of one, which is great. I love that one. Love it to death because it's just big enough to fit bread and cookies in there and stuff like that. But it's like just me being me, I do kind of want to get like a brand new set. So it's like, because the new year is coming. Well, like, yeah, in like 3-4 months it's coming. Something like that. But it's like, I want to start anew with everything. And even Pooh agrees, like, we all should just start anew with the New Year's kind of thing. So out with the old, in with the new, blah, 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 blah. All the cliche things, you know. And, like, start over with some stuff. But then, like, as fabulous as that sounds, it's like, are we going to have the room for all of these new containers? Because me personally, if we get those, like, let's actually have the 2 containers I want to get. Because, like, if we get a set of these, that's... I think these came in a 5-pack. I think I like to double up on my things. So right there, that might be 10. And then... I'm surprised this is still good. And then these guys, because it's fun. I like it. I get to push a button to get into things. I like it. And these are like really, really great for like the cereals and cereal, sugar, coffee if I ever, go back on that really deep binge like how I was a few years back. Or even if like Pooh decides to get back into coffee, at least like I'll have my own thing, he'll have his thing, and yeah. But like I don't know, I like those two containers more than like these containers. Not really the greatest. They're great for like overnight things, but to like actually like store something for a decent amount of time, I wouldn't really recommend it, honestly. Oh, crumbles! I forgot I had this. What is this sorcery? I could have been using these too. Holy crap. I just looked down in my container box. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this. Oh, crumbles. You know what? I might actually have to add this into the experiment section, actually. Oh, these are going right in my experiment box. That sounded weird. So yeah, we might have new molds. These are I can't remember what these were. They're like a candy, I think, or something like that, but they were really, really good. They weren't the flavors weren't the greatest of grades. Like some of them were kind of odd, but they're still pretty good though. Well, crumbs! I got a new experiment to play with. Bloodies. Oh no. So yeah, you're going over there for the time being. And now I have a backup tray for something. Go figure. I still need a container for those though. For right now, I'm just gonna put them in here. I can't put those in there. Have a lid. Yes, my neck bone. Okay, I'm gonna have to really look for a container on those. Okay, I don't have one that's an actual reaching distance. But yeah, these are probably the only ones that are gonna be chilling out for a little bit until I can find a decent sized container for these, because it's not even a me thing, it's we have like a whole container of cookie cutters that I still want to try out. And since I know these actually worked perfectly, now that I found the right thing to use them for and not just, here, let me just mush paper pulp in there and pray to God it all sticks together, and it didn't. It was a very bad failed experiment, but I tried. But now that I have the right combination, stuff like that, I'm probably gonna make more of these. It's gonna take me a little bit because it's gonna take me a little bit because I have a few things I'm still working out and stuff like that. But I don't have a place, so I'ma put it somewhere. So I don't know what I'm doing. like I told Snacks not too long ago when he asked what am I gonna use all these for? I don't know. I have no idea. This started out as a very miniaturized experiment, and then it just blew up into something that I enjoy making now, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think there's a real purpose to any of this. There might be. I kind of like them as charms, kind of thing, like stress charms, kind of. Like if you feel like you're getting too stressed out, just have one in your pocket. If you want to play with it, roll on it, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. It just, again, it sounded like a fun idea, and I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, but I love it. But I am gonna probably put them through a stress test, like throw them at a wall or something, or throw them on the floor, just to see how durable they are, because I don't want to... Yeah. Because I don't want to go with my idea. I don't want to go with my idea and then have them break instantly. But, Snacks and Pooh Bear both kind of gave me a good idea that if they don't... Well, Snacks's was, why don't I turn them into ornaments? Which is a really good idea. I do heavily enjoy that. Because, why not? It is a very good idea. And then I brought it up to Pooh. Just gonna start calling him Bear, because every time I say Pooh, I feel like I have to poo. I don't know why that happens every time. But I'm probably gonna bring it up to Bear and like see what he thinks about it, because he's the one that gave me the idea of doing a stress test for like, hey, see if they break first. Because if they break easily, I wouldn't suggest using them like as straight charms, because obviously I'm not the only clumsy person out there. I really need to get this cleaned up, dude. Like, obviously I'm not the only clumsy person out there. He's pretty clumsy too. And we both know a good amount of clumsy people, and we already know, like... No! See what I mean? I barely touched it! I didn't even move the table fully, and it just, like... But, I do kind of agree with Pooh on that. I did it again. I'm just so used to calling him Pooh. Danny's also my favorite shithead, too. Outside of Duncan and outside of Snacks, he's my favorite shithead. But, I do agree, though, with him that I should probably do a stress test before I go forth and do the... Get up in there, because you're the only reason why those are staying in place. Get in there. Before I do the charm idea like I want to do. Which, I agree, it is a very good idea. I shouldn't do anything half-headedly. I do all the time. Obviously, I do all the time, because I don't know what I'm doing with all this. I'm gonna pop you away. Ah! My foot! I just kicked my jug. Gallon? What is that anyway? Oh, there it is. I think it's a gallon. Yeah, a gallon of glue. Which, no, it's not just for those, it's also for other items. Trying to scoot my butt back into position. But, I'm just gonna move things around real quick. Just to clean up the stuff. But, I do agree with him with that, though, before I even, like, think about having it in, like, the selling list, or, like, anything for that matter as, oh, these are durable charms. No, they're not. No. It is literally paper and glue. I don't know how durable they are. But I already know they are not going to be snack proof. I already know this for a fact. That man can look... Snacks can literally sneeze in another country and somehow break a phone in the house. I don't know how he does this. I don't. And I'm not exaggerating. I have literally seen this man gently put a phone down and I hear it crack. Like, just... I don't, like... Hold on. I have, like, nothing... Like... Gently, and I hear something crack. But this man can also possibly... This man can also possibly break his ribs by sneezing. and honestly, I kind of wish he does it, like... I wish he'd leave at least one of his sneezes in our gaming videos, because it's just, like... It is so startling sometimes, but it's like... you kind of get used to it after a while. just want to clean the top part because I didn't have the lid on it. Ah, get off my thingy. Stop it. It kept getting hooked on the side piece. I'm surprised Duncan is not in here. Duncan is like always up my butt by the time I'm done doing stuff. But I definitely want to do a stress test on them before I even think about putting them in the list for, like, the selling list for anything. And if one of them breaks, I'll just chuck it in the next round of paper pulp making and go from there. If anything, I'll just do Snacks' idea and just turn them into ornaments. Or thick keychains. I don't know why I'm obsessed with keychains again, but that might also be a thing. But I like the ornament idea, honestly. And the only reason why I'm still recording, because I've gotten a few personal comments before of like, well, you're done showing us this, so why do you keep recording? Because I kind of want to start doing something different of, like, the aftermath thing. Like, this is what I do after I'm done recording. And then the little random ideas and stuff like that. But, that's pretty much all this really was. I showed you the main thing I wanted to show you guys, and now this is what I do afterwards of cleaning everything up and putting everything away. Not really putting everything away, but, like, slightly cleaning up the table so I don't look at it tomorrow and go, oh, there's so much dust everywhere. Why? And then not want to do it for like 3 days and then go, whoop, probably should clean this up before I start recording. Instead, it's do this and record. This is almost an hour long. Crap. Not yet, but crap. But I'm probably gonna do a video though for the stress test thing. Like me throwing it against the wall or dropping them on the floor or, you know, little stuff. Not even like, oops, accidental drop. It's like, accidental drop. See how durable they really are and then go from there. I'm probably going to use like one of each, maybe. Maybe. I don't know yet. Depending on how things go. I might be doing that tomorrow. But every time I say that, I never do it the next day. So it's when I get there, I'll get there. I know the cookie cutter ones. I know those are definitely gonna be fine. Like they are thick. Like they are thick. I think these are gonna survive quite a few drops. But just in case, I'm still gonna slam them on the ground anyway. Especially in the kitchen. So that might be kind of fun. I don't know. Need something hard to throw them on. I don't know. But yeah. That was basically my normal process of doing stuff, I guess. That's like the normal... That's the normal charm routine at the moment of making them, drying them, sanding them, sorting them out in their proper containers. Found a new one, so that's going to be fun to do later down the road. So that means I'm definitely gonna have to find containers now for all the new charms and stuff like that. But I think that's really it. I think after the stress test, I might go ahead and do one for me, like doodling on them, or like painting them and designing them. Designing them sounds better, but don't know just yet. Tomorrow might be a slightly sluggy day. So I don't know. But at some point between tomorrow evening, night, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not even going to try to put a time on this, because every time I do, it never happens. But I'll definitely be doing more videos soon, even though this video was pretty decent so far. Anyway, I'll definitely be seeing you guys fairly soon. So So, ha ha ha. I'll see you guys later in the days. Toodles.